Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nancy and Apron and welcome to our kitchen. Another day of cooking. Dinner anyway. This evening I'm making a ground beef Mongolian, Mongolian ground beef and noodle recipe. I think you'll like it. I have discovered that I totally love hoisin sauce. Come on. Down here, I shaved up some carrots because I want them to cook fast. So little ribbons. I would have put some red pepper in here too, but I don't have any. It's just the little sweet bell peppers. And in here I have brown swerve sweetener. That's a 1/4 cup of brown swerve, 1/4 cup of soy sauce, a teaspoon of ginger, and about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use regular garlic and ginger if you want to, and a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. Now, over here, let me get these things moved around a little bit and shuffle y'all over this way. Okay, let's keep that out of the way. Now, here I have 1 pound of ground beef that I'm browning. Now, this is a low-fat ground beef, so I don't have to drain any grease off of it. Now, if yours has a lot of fat in it, you'll want to drain that out. But I've been browning this for about 10 minutes now, and I haven't added anything to it yet. But I'm fixing to go ahead and put my vegetables in now, since I've got that almost cooked. Oh, and onions. Don't forget the onion if you want some onion in there. I've sliced up some onion as well. We're going to let this cook until the onion is soft and translucent. You're also going to need some cornstarch with this. Not in this, but you're going to need some cornstarch and water. Some cold water, because we're going to use that to make a thickener for our hamburger. And I'm using linguine noodles. I really like those. You can use the rice noodles, but the linguine noodles are much less expensive. Now, I'm going to put a lid on this. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit, and I'm going to switch it to the front burner so that I can go ahead and get my liquid on for my linguine. And I'm just going to use some salted water for that. So let me switch these burners around. Pull this forward. Make sure all of my vegetables are down in there where they need to be. Just like that. And I'm going to put a lid on that so that it'll go ahead and sweat those veggies down. Now let me turn that down just a little bit though. Now let me get some hot water. Okay, here's my water. It's just tap water. That's what I'm using. But let me get this cranked up so that we can get that boiling. I went ahead and used hot water. A lot of people say that if you use cold water, it'll start boiling faster. I have not been able to confirm that yet. And salt, because anytime I've tried it, it seems to take just as long either way. So. Okay, now we're going to let this continue cooking and sweating these veggies down, and then we're going to add our sauce in, which is right here. Now I like to let it sit and in the bowl together, all of my spices and stuff, and get a little acquainted, so that when we go to marry this sauce with that burger and those veggies, it's going to taste just right. Alright. Okay. Now, see how these have softened up? That's what you're looking for. And we're going to go ahead and mix this up. Now, after you get your pasta cooked, you're going to drain it, but you want to save at least 1 cup of the pasta water because you'll add it back to this in order to thin out your sauce. You'll see though. Now, turn this way down, just on low, and I'm going to go ahead and add our spices and seasoning and so forth to this. And mix it up real well. You can use liquid aminos, you can use cocoa aminos instead of soy sauce. I actually just used the last of our soy sauce, and we're going to switch to liquid aminos and see how we like it. I know it has a lot less sodium. We were already using the lower sodium soy sauce, so I just want to make sure that we're not overdoing the salt these days, especially. Okay. Now, to this, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. It's like a barbecue sauce in a way. If you really like it, you can add more to it. You can even add it to your own dish when you get done. Putting it on your plate. So let me go ahead and give this a stir. And we're just going to let this cook and get all these flavors combined throughout this beef. You can use shredded beef if you want to, but I have more ground beef on hand, so that's what we're using. We'll just, ooh, that smells so good. It smells so good. Alright, let me get this lid off of this boiling water, and let me go ahead and put my pasta in there. Again, I'm using the weenie noodles. They stand up really well to the sauce and everything, so that's what we're going to go with. I know a lot of people won't break their pasta like that, but I'd rather do that than fight trying to get a bunch of noodles in my face. Long noodles. Pasta, whatever. That stuff right there. Alright. Let's give this a stir. Pan scooted over here just a little bit. Stir it so it doesn't stick together. We don't want any huge clumps coming out of here. I'm going to put a timer on for 10 minutes. And because this is boiling, I'm going to turn the heat back down on the burner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove 1 cup of the pasta liquid and add it to our beef. I'm not adding all of it, mind you, I'm just a little bit at a time. Right now I'm just going to go with half of it. Give this a stir. And next I'm going to make my slurry. Thickener, whatever you call it, which is going to be 1 tablespoon of cornstarch or arrowroot, whichever you have. You can use xanthan gum too. And 2 tablespoons of nice cold water. And it'll thicken this up for us really nicely. Oops, a couple noodles got loose, but that's okay. Just stir it really well. Give this pasta a stir. It's got about 4 minutes left and then it'll be ready. And we'll drain it and add our meat to it. Now here we have our slurry with our 2 tablespoons of cold water and tablespoon of cornstarch. Be sure to mix it up really well because you don't want any clumps in it. I like using this little small whisk like this because I can feel what is going on in there with it. And we're just going to pour this in. And we're going to stir it together. Keep it on our burner, but I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, up to simmer, from low to simmer. We want to get this stirred in really well. Oh, it smells good. It smells really good. Give our pasta a stir again. I like stirring it to make sure that they don't stick together because I don't like to put oil or butter in there to keep it from happening. I'm going to go ahead and turn my burner off on my beef. And we're going to strain the pasta. Okay. I have our pasta right here. I'm going to put that back in. And now we're going to add our ground beef and sauce. And then I'm going to give it a stir. Because we want this all combined really well. We want that sauce on all of these noodles. And we want to get that beef mixed throughout. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Now look. Yummy. All right. Now, let's get this put in some bowls. You can always make this in a wok too. I have a wok that my son got for me. Oh, bless his heart. My goodness. It's so big I can't I can't pick it up. It's so heavy. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It does taste delicious, I assure you. I made this a couple weeks ago. And somehow I managed to lose my footage. So here I am making this delicious meal yet again. And there's plenty of it, so you definitely get some for lunch tomorrow. Yummy. Alright, let's get our taste tester in here, you guys.
Oh, that smells so good.
I told them that I'd made it before and somehow I lost my footage. I can't do the scald you gizzard stuff, y'all. I can't. Goosebumps?
Y'all, that is goosebumps good right there. I'm telling you.
It is. But you know what? I told you I really do like this hoisin sauce. So I'm going to put just a little bit more on mine.
Yeah, y'all really got to try this. Boy. I'm going to go eat supper. I'll see y'all later.
Do you want any more of this on there?
No, thank you, babe.
Okay. Look, Bubba's hard. He's doing great, you all. He's doing so great after his surgery. Alright. Well, there you go. Mongolian ground beef noodles. Delicious. It's so delicious. Yummy. If you haven't subscribed yet, I do hope that you will click the subscription button and the notification bell. That way you know every time we put new content on. So you all take care. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you next time. Bye.